think my butt's showing. That's okay. The truth. All right, and here it is, the Mate X e-bike. Now, I wasn't really planning on making a video of these just yet, but we did take them out yesterday, and I ended up talking about them, what the experience is like riding one of these things, how fast they go, and just how overall fun it is to take this out. Now, they do get some bad reviews. Part of that is user error, part of that's manufacturer error. I did have to bend some bits of metal here and there to get things to fit. But once you have this thing ready to go, man, it is so fun. They don't look so big on camera, so I did take Antoine, my motorcycle, out and put our second one next to it. There's the dog. And as you can see, the Mate is very big. I mean, look at this thing. It weighs 60 pounds. If you take off the speed cap, it goes about 30 miles an hour. The battery life will take you maybe 40 miles. If you're tearing it up, I want to say 30, 35 miles, and it is fun to tear up the battery. I'm telling you right now, I ride this thing mostly at level 6 out of 10. 10 out of 10, and the bike is basically a motorcycle at that point. It only goes 30 miles an hour, but pedaling is useless when you're at assist 10. Anyway, I'll post a more thorough review of these later, some tutorials on how to build them. This video, I just want to show you what it's like to ride one of these things. So let's get into it. I should be recording. Now, again, I don't know how much people can hear me through the bike and the wind and the movement. I put on my flannel because it's cold now. 62% battery. This thing I think is rated to go about 40 miles, but if you're trashing the battery, it's probably gonna go about, I still want to say close, because I've been trashing the battery. We're at, you know, I'm not entirely sure. We probably ran about 10 miles, so yeah, maybe it'd go 30. I'm also throttling pretty hard. I gotta say, having ridden the motorcycle, even though I have limited experience on a motorcycle, does get you used to how much this thing picks up, man. Because you don't really control it. As soon as you start pedaling, it just fucking takes you. But it feels very stable. I could not imagine riding something with this much torque on skinny wheels, to be honest. You can get the Mate bike with skinnier wheels, and I think it's quite a lot cheaper. This thing costs you about, I don't know, $2,500. On sale, my dad got these things for $2 grand. So, they do pretty well on gravel. We'll test them out. The fact that I'm recovering from a torn ACL makes me a little bit nervous, but all right, hold up. In fact, I'm not going to throttle too hard on the gravel. I'm going to go into assist 1, maybe downshift some. Pretty chill. Oh yeah, this is nice. And right now I'm just being extra cautious because I don't want to screw with my knee. It does do very well though, I gotta say. This feels pretty decent. Grass is probably safer, but all right, we'll give it a little more juice. There's the dad. And we're gonna take it up the hill. I want to say I capped this thing out at like 15 miles an hour uphill. Downhill she flies. For something with such thick wheels, it goes. I think I've got this thing up to 40. Feels pretty good, but pedaling's obviously useless at 40 miles an hour. Right now I'm just throttling, not even hitting the pedals at all. You don't want to do this for eco purposes, but just to show it off a little. All right. My helmet is just a little too heavy. This is a snowboarding helmet because it has a GoPro mount on it. All right. And here we go. Now we're in ludicrous mode. Oh boy, 22 miles an hour. I wasn't even pedaling. That's the issue. I wouldn't call it an issue. It's not ideal. But in a make it or break it kind of situation, like I stopped pedaling, engine's still going for about a second. So you have to plan ahead, and unfortunately you can't always plan ahead. You could probably break through it if you stopped pedaling. Yeah, mirrors would be a big help. Oh Jesus. Oh my god. It pissed off the turkeys. Alright, so this thing, if you take off the speed cap, goes up to assist 10. Right now I'm at assist 8, and this is already a lot of juice. I can feel it for sure. Going 20 miles an hour uphill. This is where the hill gets steep. Even, you know, since I'm at assist 10, this throttle doesn't really make a difference. The bike's already giving it as much as it can. But, oh man, it's fun going uphill this fast. It seems to cap out at 20. So I guess I was using a steep hill in my head as an example. Yeah. Because on the steep hills, closer to my neighborhood, the steep hills, you can't really push it much more than 15 miles an hour. Even the hills like right by my house, which are just about as steep as this, and they're not even curvy, and this thing picks it up, man. Not used to not having these mirrors, but we traded bikes. See, this is where it's gonna pick up. I'll juice it up to 10. See, now it's completely red. That means the bike is basically taking over. Pedaling is freaking useless. There's no way I can pedal this thing 25 miles an hour, and oh my gosh, this thing picks up fast, dude. To be honest, at times I feel more safe riding a motorcycle, which may or may not have some merit, because a motorcycle you have a lot more control over your throttle. This, it just picks up. But you can't see it here. It does have signals right there, left and right. And now, because of my ACL, I'm not super comfortable riding it fast. Now we're going 30. We got hydraulic brakes. They're pretty decent. But I gotta say, this bike is smooth. Oh, there's a turkey in the middle of the road. Oh, okay. Should be careful. Oh man, that thing is going. I'll slow down just in case. I don't want to get trashed. Yep, you see? You see? Hello. Oh, there's a dog too. Oh man. We have all sorts of obstacles right now. And I try to ride it like a motorcycle. I don't want to brake into the turn. We're going 35 miles an hour. This is about as fast as I take my turns on this motorcycle that I'm riding. Not now, obviously, but it does decelerate pretty quick. The bike is 60 pounds. Let's give it all the juice it's got. Oh yeah, and you can hear it. See, I'm not even pedaling. the battery went down from 70 to 58%, but I'm not being friendly with the bike. I'm kind of just seeing how much juice it's got. We're almost home, so alright. This is the hill I was talking about, where it goes down to about 15 miles an hour. Oh geez, bug. And see, there you go. 13, yeah, and this is a steep hill. I mean, imagine riding a 60-pound bike up without the engine, man. Yep, this is as fast as it goes uphill. But as soon as I get something a little less steep, this is gonna pick up pretty quick here. Not for very long, because we have another long, steep hill ahead of us. 20 miles an hour, 21. And to be honest, you actually do feel it on these hills. I actually have to put in my fair share. It doesn't say that I am. Normally it tells you how much you're pedaling versus how much the battery's going. And the interface on this one is different than on that one. And I don't know exactly which one's newer. I think this one's newer. Or it was simply a difference of taste, because the bikes are virtually identical, minus the off-road wheels and the thick road wheels. Kind of like a wannabe motorcycle. Doesn't mean it's not fun though. This thing is freaking crazy. Alright, we are good. See, I'm only on 7 now. I don't even need to go to 10. But it still takes a lot of getting used to with that delay. And I'm not sure if there's a way to change that, because when you start pedaling, it goes and then it takes a second to stop. I'm not sure what causes that, to be honest. And using the turn signal, even though I don't really have to, but it's a good habit and it's fun. I have it, so might as well use it. Cool, guys. Well, thank you so much. This is kind of an impromptu video. I wasn't really planning on making anything. I just want to test out the GoPro. I don't even know if it came out, to be honest, but no reason I shouldn't try. If you like this video and you're curious about e-bikes, you want to see more of this particular e-bike, even though it is quite pricey, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I haven't even made a channel yet, but I'm just saying that for future reference. So please like and subscribe if you want to see more. These are very fun videos to make, so I would love to have an outlet to show these bikes off, because they are so fun, man. Anyway, you guys have fun. Ooh. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.